Hi guys, and welcome to the next installment of my makeup inventory slash collection. We are on eye products, and that means today is single eyeshadows. In 2015, I had 13 of them. 2016, I had 23. I went a little bit crazy. And if you watched my cream eyeshadow collection, you know that in February of last year, I got a box. I paid $10. I got 50 makeup products, and a lot of them were single eyeshadows. So we'll talk about them as they go, as we come up with them. And that's why there was 23, because I took that number from March after I'd gotten that box, just because it was going to be really deceiving. And I currently have 22. So I did use one up, which I'm really excited about. So, and I know which one it was, so we can talk about it. So anyways, we're just going to get started because there are 22 of them. The first one is I have a like Z palette. It is Solutions. Here you are. That's what it is. I got this off Amazon for a couple bucks, and it's supposed to be like a sewing kit, but I have eyeshadows in here. These three are, I have them in a palette because they came from a palette, so these three won't be talking about. They will be in the next video of like smaller palettes, but the first one in here is the Revlon Hawaii Blue. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a bright blue, super pigmented eyeshadow, obviously. So there's that. The next one is Stila's Dune, and it is my skin color, so I might be using this when my Pan That palette, all the other like highlighting shades are done, but it's right above that. You can't even see, but I think that would really help clean up eyeshadow looks, but I don't know. But yeah, so we'll see. I might end up using that because my makeup, one of my makeup goals for this year is to use up one, either single, trio, like something, because I do have a huge Pan That palette, which I had an update on, or an update will be coming up next week, I believe, when you're seeing this. But my Pan That palette's humongous, so it has 96 shadows, so that's why my numbers haven't gone down very drastically the last couple years, because I've done big Pan That palettes. Last year my there were 144 shades, so yeah, I didn't have time to go, you know, work on other ones. But these are the two that are in there, and I'm probably going to be transferring some more in here next year, because I have some plans for eyeshadow for next year with a Pan That palette type of situation. So the next one is one that I got from that box, and it is the e.l.f. Pressed Shadow and Birthday Cake. It was loose, but the top has come off, and it's just a pink shade, and so this is definitely one that I want to use up, I mean somewhat shortly. Here's that, probably next year sometime. This is going to be one of my goals, to finish it up, just because it is like the packaging is broken, and it was a loose shadow, I believe, and it broke, and so in that box, so yeah, that's why it looks like that. But there's that, and I think I already showed you, it's Below the Blue. Next one is one that also came in that box, and there were two shadows that came in the box that were super similar, and it was the Revlon and Peacock Luster and a Wet n Wild color, and I ended up putting them together. So that's what that color looks like. So yeah, here it is. That's why it's so lumpy. It's because there are two colors in there. It was a blue shimmer and a black shimmer, but when it comes out, it's just kind of a, you know, I don't know, a gray shimmer, I guess. So there's that. The next one is one I got from my grandma, and this is a Mary Kay one in taupe. This again might be one I use from my Pan That palette, after my Pan That palette, like all the crease shades are gone, because it just looks like this. It's similar to Dune, except it's a little bit darker, because you couldn't really see Dune up there very well. But there's Mary Kay's taupe. The next one is one I also got in that box, and I have not opened it. And it's the Beauty Rush Wet Dry Shadow in Espresso Lane. So it just looks like this. It's not open, and so since I was planning on, like, wasn't planning on using it, I haven't opened it yet. But it's just a brown shimmer. So that's what it looks like. So definitely be, you know, wanting to use this very shortly. But since it wasn't open, it was going to be sitting in my collection, I thought it's better to have it shut. And there are a few eyeshadows that are like that, because eyeshadow is something I love to buy, and there was a time I didn't have very many, and then all of a sudden basically I got a ton. Like before this box came, before I really started project painting, I just started buying a bunch of things, and they were on sale, and it was just because you don't have to match, so you can buy every color, and it's a bad situation. And eyeshadow does, you know, takes a long time to use up. If you're a project painter, you know that. So that's why some of these are not open or not used very much, is I got so much at one time that I was so overwhelmed that I just used a certain amount, or I just used like the same one over and over again. And so that's why I'm trying to work through my collection, because I don't want to have a bunch of unopened things. But right now they're not bad, so yeah. Anyways, that's kind of a disclaimer for my eyeshadow. And yeah, because I just went a little eyeshadow crazy and I didn't open and didn't use it all. So, yep. We'll just continue on, because the next one is also one that is unopened, and it's the CoverGirl in Champagne. Again, it's a gorgeous color. I heard great things about it. That's why I purchased that one. This one came in the box, and this is also a CoverGirl one in Charcoal Frost. So it's just a gray shimmer. So it just looks like that. Kind of a grayish bronze. I really like this color. It's like, when I saw it in the pan, I thought it'd be a little bit dark. But as I've swatched it and I wore it once, you can really see, I just like the bronze tint to it, because I really like bronze in my eyes. We'll finish CoverGirl. The last one I have is Tapestry Taupe. Again, something that was recommended a couple years ago, and I did use this quite a bit. I don't know if you can see, I didn't hit pan or anything, but this is a gorgeous color. So that's why I want to put some of them in this like Z palette, because I think I would reach for them a little bit more. So that's going to be my plan here, probably in the next year or so. But I really am happy because I haven't bought any single eyeshadows recently. So anyways, we're gonna keep on moving. I have 3 pigments that I put in here. The first one is an Ulta YOLO, and it's just a kind of silver nude color. It just looks like that. So I really like that. And then I have an Ulta in Pink Shimmer. Ooh. And an Ulta in Pearl Shimmer. It just looks like that. So I really like those. And I have a lot of shimmers, so I don't want to put more shimmer on top of it. But my sister-in-law gave me these, and then I got a Ulta like trial box 2 years ago now, and this came in there. So I have 3 pigments, so I definitely don't need any more, and I just put them in the single eyeshadows because I don't really sorry, I went out of frame. I don't really want pigments as of right now. Unless I just fall in love with those, I feel like I'm not going to really like them. But for like the couple times I've tried. There are 3 other loose eyeshadows. They're mineral eyeshadows from e.l.f. They're in Wild, Golden, and Bronze. And these are the same thing. Like, I probably won't repurchase them unless I just fall in love with them. I just feel like loose eyeshadow is going to be it's just such a mess. But there's Golden, Wild, and Bronze. Those are the 3, and they came together. So, yeah. Well, I mean, those, I have 6 loose eyeshadows I can try and see if I like them, but yeah. The next one is Stila's Kitten. I love these colors. Oh my goodness, I love them. I love these colors. These are my favorite colors, just neutral shimmery colors. So definitely love this one. That one is very similar to a MAC All That Glitters. Put them next to each other. All That Glitters is a little more orange. There's All That Glitters and Stila's Kitten, but they are very similar. Those are my favorite type of shadows. The next one is a Milani, and it's a silver color, and it is in Silver Charm. So it just looks like that. Again, a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And it's just like going to be a wonderful topper. I don't know, it's right under there. Like, it has some pigmentation, but I think it's just going to be a really good topper to add like shimmer to a look, or your eyes, or just like a really natural kind of makeup day. I think it'd be great. I have 3 from Wet n Wild. I have 3 Wet n Wild ones, and this is one that I finished. I had 2 sugar Wet n Wilds, and so I finished one. Here's the other one. It's not super pigmented again, but that's really, I don't want a super pigmented white, to be honest, because I want to use this to kind of clean up eyeshadow. This is the other one besides Stila Dune that I might use up, just because this is a little bit of a smaller one, because it's only 1.7 grams. The Stila Dune is 2.6 grams. So I'm thinking about using this up once all my highlighting shades are done, but we will see. The other 2 are in Envy, which, if you can imagine, is a green color. Super pigmented. Super gorgeous. And in Penny. Love this color too. There's that. And then the last one, I also got in that box, and I wasn't sure where to put it. No, I actually bought this one. Just kidding. And I wasn't sure where to put it, so I ended up putting it in this one. And this is MAC Studio Medallion. It does have 3 colors, but I'll probably end up mixing them. I have this feeling, because the couple times I have worn it, I have mixed them. That's the color mixed, and I just really like it mixed because I don't think I'm going to be able to like stay in the colors, I guess. So I'll probably end up just mixing it. That's why I decided to put it in this, like the single eyeshadow, even though it technically has 3 colors in there. But I thought I would mix them. So those were my 22 single eyeshadows. Clearly I have some work to do. As a hint, these might be worked on next year. So anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you all later. Next time is gonna be my small palettes. So yeah, bye.